Hi, I'm Dave and welcome to my Council's Summary before Council's July meeting for next Thursday. At the last Council meeting, 3 councillors voted against the adoption of the fundamental end-of-year financial planning documents after the completion of community consultation, including the draft 24-25 delivery and operational plan. In this context, the mayoral minute discusses the implications of budget rejection and asks the question: how would Lane Cove Council manage financial and operational risks? It also cites an article that describes how the Mayor of the Northern Beaches Council just recently needed to use her casting vote to ensure that the documents were adopted. Council asked to consider how it can improve its support for local women's refuges and families in need in our LGA by investigating a process to identify houses that are empty when development applications are lodged, and contact the owners or developers to seek agreement to facilitate free temporary access to the houses before they are demolished as part of the new development. A round table discussion with interested parties is proposed to support a comprehensive coordinated network to increase the assistance available to women and families in need. Recently, Network Strata Services, NetStrata, was exposed for having taken kickbacks from contractors and suppliers and alleged to have used its wholly owned insurance arm to charge owners highly inflated premiums. With the New South Wales State Government planning to review the legislation, Council are being asked to consider writing to the Minister, endorsing the review and strengthening of the legislation governing strata management companies and strata managers to significantly increase the accountability and transparency required of strata management companies, and considers within the legislation the rights of individual owners to take action against strata managers where appropriate, and the banning of the payment of commissions from service providers. Other motions for consideration are a proposal to send to the Traffic Committee St Michael's School Kiss and Ride upgrade, referral to the Audit Risk and Improvement Committee, ARIC, of a review into the support of reporting and delivery of major projects based on recently adopted processes at Willoughby Council, affirmation of Council's commitment to an inclusive society, damage, removal or theft of electoral material during local government elections, bus service changes in Lane Cove, developing a transition plan to remove poker machines from council-owned venues, a community E-SHUTTLE service for Lane Cove, and food organics and garden organic FOGO waste updates. Now, probably the biggest item on the agenda during the council meeting will be the results of the consultation from the future use and management of 14 Gay Street. From the results, 81% of those that responded are in favour of zoning the whole site as C2, bushland, with only 19% in favour of council constructing and building on the top section of the site. The officer's recommendation is that council pursues construction of a best model sustainable dwelling in a bushland setting to recoup some of the capital outlay on the property's purchase. Included in the notes is a list of 22 properties that are currently on the future acquisition list should they come up to be available for purchase. There will be a lot of community interest in what Council resolves to do with 14 Gay Street. And as a result, due to the significant interest in Gay Street, Councillor Zivic and I are going to hold a special Zoom meeting on Sunday evening at 7:45 p.m. to listen to feedback and answer any questions that community members may have. For many years now, Council have pursued the Lane Cove North Speed Reduction proposal to 40 kilometres an hour, with the application for a state government grant being successful. After much design and consultation work, it is now up to Council to decide on its implementation. To quickly list the remaining items that are on the agenda to be resolved are: there are further amendments to Part C, J and S of Council's DCP. The public exhibition results are given. There's an update some information on where we're at with 5G cell towers. There's also some information regarding a request by an owner for council to purchase C2 zone land at 347A Burns Bay Road, Lane Cove West. We're into the final tranche of our council policies review, part 5, and the policies under review are council records and archives policy, risk management policy, and sister cities policy. There's some information regarding audit, risk and improvement committee regarding the terms of reference. There's an appointment of an additional youth advisory group member and a council decision making and use of council resources prior to the 2024 local government elections. And, as I always say, don't forget to browse the council snapshot for a summary of all council's activities during June. So there you have it, a full summary of what's on the July meeting agenda. A reminder that you can always register to speak at the public forum on Monday at 7 o'clock for 3 minutes to ensure that your views are presented to all councillors. I will also be having a regular Zoom meeting on Wednesday the 17th of July at 7:45 p.m. And as always, you can contact me anytime via email or phone. Till next time, Dave out.